Well, hi, everybody, and welcome to my Italian therapy with Gina Fiore. I'm so glad you're here, and thank you so much for your patience. If you've been on this journey with me, I would like to ask you to please comment, and do subscribe because it helps me build my channel. And I love knowing that you're out there. I absolutely love the comments. I must tell you how far behind I am because of the moves. Move, move, and move. I did sell and close on my property in Waverly, the renovation I worked on for 4 years. So I have moved and I have settled into the garage conversion, even though we were not completely finished. But we're working on that. And I appreciate you joining me, trying to rest and regroup and kind of move forward. My son will be arriving from Alaska. I have a lot going on right now. I also wanted to share with you, some of you may have seen I went for a PET scan, initially a CAT scan and then a PET scan when I returned from Europe. And unfortunately, I do have a tumor in my lung, at the top of my lung. I do have a appointment with the surgeon coming up here soon, and I'm going to have it removed, which is another challenge and another delay. But what can we do? We just have to move forward, do the best we can, take care of ourselves. And this has all been going on. I knew it initially when I came back, that at the moment I had the CAT scan. So I've been trying to stay positive and keep busy. And the fire in Portugal didn't help either. As you can see, I'm quite a bit behind. I did try and use up as much of the content that I had in Italy, which pushed me about 6 weeks into the time when I was here in New York. And I know it was very confusing, but it was very busy, and I just tried to keep sharing Italian content because in my mind and in my heart, I was still there while I was trying to get ready to move and sell and just finish up what I had to do to get to the next step, which was finishing up my renovation. It's now sold. I'm in the garage conversion, which I am getting ready to list for sale. So I rented an apartment. My son's moving from Alaska. It's a lot. Then we had the fire on the property in Portugal, which you saw in the previous episode. And it's just been kind of crazy. So such is my life. So thank you for being here and hanging in here with me, and just join me on this journey. We are finishing up and we're continuing, and we do a little bit every day. I'll keep you as informed as I can. I just wanted to let you know how much you're appreciated. Drain faucet's going up here. Piece of stone will go up there, and then another piece of stone will go on the side there. One step at a time. I've almost got my kitchen done. Got all the counters in today, but we need to work on the sink and the plumbing underneath, the drain, because the stone is flat and the copper basin is flat. I guess most sinks aren't flat, so we have to bevel the stone underneath the sink. So we need to take it out and put it back in, and then we need to do the plumbing underneath. So I'm pretty happy with the way that it looks so far. I need to put a shelf up there on the left. And yeah, it's a pretty nice kitchen. Morning, I've got Ernie here with me today. We're kind of cleaning up the yard. I'm going to go into the utility trailer now. Although I just decided that, so. We're cleaning up the yard, taking all the sticks. I said to Ernie, I said, it's like the Three Little Pigs story, right? Excited, we put the clasp on here so we can, like lock the refrigerator. Do you see the problem? Anybody?
Well, he's turned your way. Oh,
there he goes. I don't know what that is.
we'll find one right there.
I've never seen it before.
I've seen them, but I don't know what the name of them are.
Well, today Ernie came over to help me straighten up the yard. And what we're doing is we've got huge piles of trash, and we're separating it into three different piles because Harry, who has been cutting my grass in my absence, that Ernie's a friend of his. And so Harry is coming to do a dump run for me. So we're separating the piles into anything that can be burned. We're putting everything that can go to the scrap yard in my car, and then all of the trash that needs to go to the dump so Harry and his brother can come and get it for me. So that's what we're doing today. One step at a time, one little job at a time, and we'll get there. Here in Owego, having a cup of coffee at Carol's. I went to the scrap yard this morning, and it's the last scrap run at the garage conversion. So now I'm having to treat myself to breakfast. So it's a nice little town. Treating myself to a cappuccino at 11:15 in the morning. It's not after 12. Anyway, so I'm at Carol's on the river, and Owego's lovely. I almost moved here, but the building that I was buying didn't work out. So I'm in Corning now, so I won't be coming back here. It's going to be a long time before I do. So I came to say goodbye to Carol and everybody and just enjoy the last meal, so to speak. I'm at the DMV in Owego. I almost moved here, but my property didn't work out. There was a renter in there. I wouldn't pay rent during COVID, but I'm at the DMV. Had to get a new driver's license because it's due on my birthday, and if I'm overseas then I can't renew it, so I've renewed it now. And also my new mailing address on all of my vehicles, registration, address, physical, and mailing. Jeez, what would I do if I didn't have to keep moving and do all this stuff over and over? Oh no. Gary and Harry here. They cut my grass and weed whack for me, and they are taking the stuff that goes to the dump today for me. So that'll be one pile that I don't have to contend with. And then we have the burn pile. Oh, only have the burn pile left, you guys. I brought the scrap already to the scrapyard. So we're progressing. And that's because Ernie helped me. Yeah, and I always know when Harry's here because of he's whistling. I cleaned my car. I got all the paint off my kitchen mats. I cleaned the mats in the car, waiting for them to dry. The car was a disaster moving, scrap runs. It's nice to clean now. Scrap runs, dump runs. Yeah, I have to put everything back in the car, including car mats. Clean the outside. But I got Brian coming today too. So I gotta clean up my stuff, and then we're gonna hopefully be finishing the kitchen sink. One can only pray. And then now I've only got those 2 piles to burn. Little by little I can burn them. I have 2 burn barrels. I could take apart those pallets. So it's doable. No more junk. Yay! Up against when we were putting the sink in.
Better.
Oh my gosh, now the thing sits flush because it was on an angle, the drain, so we had to cut the stone in an angle underneath the sink, and then he had to hammer the copper sink. So now it looks perfect. Okay, we're gonna see if this sink works. Wow, look at that. Feel anything?
So far, so good.
Hopefully not. Look at that. That was my brilliant idea. It's always more complicated and takes longer, and they're not normal things. Basically just had that copper bucket. It's the first time I'm washing dishes in my sink. I wanted to get this on camera. I know it seems silly, but it's been a big deal. So let's do this. Look at that. And before anybody asks me, that's my water machine to my right. And the water, the acid water, actually everything needs to be clean. The acid water, the 2.5 water comes out of this, and there's a solution in the water machine. It's a Kangen water machine. It gives you pH water. This is so nice to be able to wash my dishes. And the sink is the same depth. It's 9 inches, so it's the same depth as any other sink would be. It's just sitting on a countertop instead of being inset where the countertop would be 36 inches. Or is it 32? This is so nice. You know, there's pros to having one sink, and there's pros to having a double sink. Pros and cons to both, because you can rinse them and then put them in the drain board. But this is what I chose. Fun. So I think that's it. And now what I need to do is clean my sink, and then go ahead and rinse them. It's the first time I've actually washed the sink. This is so exciting! The nice thing is it's nice and bright, so I can actually see to clean things. In my other place, which was temporary, you couldn't see anything to clean things. It was too dark. So I have lights everywhere, windows everywhere. Although I'm excited about it, I'm going to be selling this as soon as I finish. I'll show you how that works sometime, my water machine. Okay, let's rinse. How I managed my water machine. It's a Kangen water machine, and you have different types of water. You can do strong acid, which is the 2.5, which comes out of here. This is beauty for your face. That's to clean the machine, and this is the different settings for the water. The pH 8.5, 9, 9.5. So the water comes out of here for drinking, and the way you hook it up is from this other spigot, and that's why I bought this particular faucet, so I can have the spigot connected and then have a sprayer as well. So there's no leaks in my sink, and for now this is where I'm draining the dishes. So exciting. And another thing I did is I sprayed these brackets with copper spray paint, so they matched. And then I pulled out all my copper, so everything's kind of coppery. And my walls are metal. That's roofing material. And I got granite for the countertops over top of antique piece. And right now I need to get a little piece of material that goes over there, just then in between, from here to there. And yeah, kind of works. So that's what it looks like so far. I'm liking it. So I had a great idea. I decided to put on top of the stone all of these sidewalk pavers, and put them either 2 or 3 across. I think there's 10. So if I did 3, 6, 9, then I would have a nice little patio to enter onto instead of what I have now, which is just a bunch of rocks. Well, I just rented the upstairs apartment on the left-hand side of this fourplex, and I have, see the space where that car is? That's where we can park our car. And I'm right in Corning on 6th Street, 6 blocks from downtown. So it's the perfect location to move into after I sell this little garage conversion. So, yay! So we enter from the back. The downstairs apartments enter from the front, we enter from the back. And there's a big deck on the back. So it's very nice, quiet, well kept, one person in each apartment. So it'll be Coulter and I, and then Coulter eventually. Well, I'm at the garage conversion and I just came in from cutting the grass. And earlier I glued this little piece of molding back onto the piece of stone above my bed. God, I've done a whole bunch of little things. I'm getting ready to, I packed a whole load of stuff in my car that I'm bringing to the apartment on Monday. I cut the grass. I need to weed whack and put down an outside rug on top of this old rug so I can actually have like a little place to sit. There's my tub, there's my little storage thing. Got to go through the utility trailer. I have to start burning. That needs to go away, but I can't really do anything. I'm gonna go ahead and dig up some flowers and put them over by where the fence is gonna be. Life is good. I need to get more gravel so I can finish the drainage. In the meantime, I'm trying to figure out what to do for the patio because I need about 4 more inches of gravel on that side. So I'm trying to level it out as much as I could. I really need more gravel. And I took them from over here because I stuck them down. But I'm wondering, should I maybe make a stone patio in the front of the door and put those pavers back after I put something down and put more stone? You know, I have to always make these decisions by myself. I have all these old outside rugs that I have over weeds. So it's just really a lot of work. This is why I'm selling the property in Portugal, because I can't deal with this. I don't want to. I rented an apartment in Corning. Let someone else cut the grass. I'll find other things to keep me busy, right? Since everything I have is paper and wood, I'm gonna burn it in small pieces with my hose. I cut to the 2 burn barrels. I now have 2 burn barrels. I could get through quite a bit of trash in those barrels a little at a time. Then I don't have to worry about it. It really needs to be dealt with. I need to weed whack around the trees as well. Plant those plants in the front. I've got flowers and stuff. I've got roses that I'm going to dig up, trim, try and salvage. There's another rose bush over here that I'm going to dig up and put in the front of the fence.